Hi, today is Wednesday, 25th of October 2023, and it's day 84 of my diet, which I'm trying to do for 1 year. This is an update on how I feel. Well, basically, I am getting good days where I feel better, I can see more improvements, less joint pains, able to do a bit more exercise, a bit more walking. I've even been doing a little bit of really lightweight training, hardly anything but the first steps. What I really wanted to talk about is my blood glucose levels. I test them regularly and putting together on the good days where I feel good what my blood glucose levels are, and there are days then when I get really ill, which I've had for years. I'm still getting them. So what makes me ill, the doctors can't figure it out. I've had every test under the sun. My bloods are normal. They haven't worked anything out with me. But when I get ill, I can't do anything. I ache all over. I'm cramping all over. I got cramps all over. I can't walk. Sometimes I can't walk the dog. I get so ill. I get bad stomachs. I get diarrhea, bloating, burping, brain fog, eyesight goes worse. Eyesight gets blurry. I just feel really tired out and not in a good place. So also my anxiety goes through the roof. Depression. So even now, carnivore for 84 days, I'm still getting these ill days. So what about my blood glucose? What is my recent findings? My recent findings are that I've had a couple of bad anxiety, stressful days. And then after the stress, I don't feel very well. Straight after that is. So my day can be starting good, then a stressful event will happen, which normally when I was younger, that wouldn't affect me at all, but nowadays, I get ill after it. And then I might be ill for a few days. And what I've noticed is when I get ill, my blood glucose is going up. So my blood glucose is pretty low. It can be 4.7 millimolar in the morning. It can be 4.9, it can be 5.2. It's around there. Then after I eat, it will go up a couple. So it might go to 5, it might go to 5.1, it might go to 5.4, around that. That's when I'm feeling good. So my blood glucose when I'm feeling good is low. And when I've been getting ill and I've been testing my blood glucose, it's up in 6.1, up to 6.8. So I've just figured out that stress is causing my blood glucose to rise. So there we are. I've looked it up on the internet. Can stress cause your blood glucose to rise? Which I have known that, I've known it before. But it's the first time I've noticed it corresponding exactly with how I'm feeling. And I double checked, and it's the hormones, there's a few hormones involved with stress. The main one is cortisol, and when that rises, I don't think I've got this exact, but it's producing carbohydrates from the muscles, it's taking them from the muscles, and insulin isn't working properly. Insulin isn't managing to stop the rise of glucose. My dog is messing up with that. Insulin isn't working correctly, so your glucose rises. Now, another symptom I get when I get ill, I lose my appetite. I don't feel well, I feel sick, I get nauseous. And also, I will lose weight because I can't eat so much. But even if I am forcing myself to eat the food, it's like as if my body's not digesting it. I lose weight. So, yes, stress seems to be the cause a big cause of my illnesses. And I have been recently diagnosed with PTSD, but the blood glucose rising, I thought this is interesting, so I booked an appointment with my doctor. I went to see my doctor yesterday. I told him what I'd found. His first response to me was, "You're not diabetic, are you?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, why are you testing your blood glucose?" I said, "Because I'm on a ketogenic diet. I'm trying to get my blood glucose as low as I can for health reasons, because I've had cancer of the mouth. I'm also testing my ketones." He turned around and said to me, "Well, I don't think you should be testing your blood glucose levels, because I think it's exacerbating your stress." I said, "No, this testing my blood doesn't make me get stressed. I'm testing my blood when I'm feeling ill. So I'm already feeling ill. It's not making me any worse." He said, "I think it could be. I don't think you should be doing it." So he went on like that. I tried to convince him. I said, "Do you think my blood glucose rising could make me feel ill?" He said, "How much did it rise?" I said, "It could be 6.6, 6.8. He said, "No, I don't think that would make you feel ill. That's not really that high," he said. You know, when my blood glucose is steady, it's like 5.2. A couple of days ago, feeling good. Before I ate, my blood glucose was 5.1. I went for a walk. I measured it exactly an hour later. It was down to 4.9. I've never had that before, going down. Normally it rises by about one or 2 points. So as doctors giving people advice, if you don't have diabetes, you shouldn't have to test your blood glucose, which I don't agree with at all. I think more people should be testing their blood glucose from a young age. It should be standard. Blood glucose monitors should be cheap as chips. It shouldn't cost a lot of money to be able to test your blood glucose. And people should be able to see how high the blood glucose is going after eating these dangerous sugary foods and things. But anyway, that's one thing I want to talk about, which I wasn't happy about. And no, I'm not going to stop. And I want to keep testing my ketones, because I've been eating a lot of protein, high protein foods I've been eating. So lower fat, high protein foods. Now I want to get my ketones up a bit. I'm hearing different things. Some things are saying that if you're eating high protein foods with low fat, the body will be converting via glucogenesis the protein into carbohydrates. Therefore, your body isn't getting as much protein as you think. So I'm eating like 240 grams of protein some days. How much of that is turning into sugars, carbohydrates, and how much protein am I getting? I may be getting low protein. So by trying to increase the fats, I don't know, I've also heard conflicting things. You've got to reduce the protein. I don't want to reduce the protein. I want to keep the protein high. My new trial now is introduce more fat, try and get the ketones up even though I'm eating high. Try and get the ketones up even though I'm eating high protein. We'll see how it goes. The other thing I wanted to talk about was my previous video I did was I was trying low salt. Every time I try low salt I get ill. It happened again. Stress. I don't know what it is, the stress of the body changing over from like a high salt to no salt. So I did feel better at first. The strange thing is like a couple of days after not eating salt, I felt great. Felt better than normal. But then too many days without salt, and then it hits me in. So I might just try 2 days high salt, 2 days no salt. 2 days high salt, 2 days no salt. Give that a try. The other thing, when I said that the stress, too much, I suffer stress a lot. I've suffered it for years. So stress, this is proven now, even though on nearly 3 months of a lion diet, if I can't cure my stress, reduce my stress more, I'm still going to be getting ill. It doesn't cure if you've got a stress problem, if you've got PTSD and stuff. Now the other things that make me ill is pollution. So on low pollution days, I've known this for years, I feel better. Low pollution days. Sunny days I feel better if it's low pollution. Like, depends how much moisture is in the air, and depends how much rain. That can make me ill, feel more ill. And the other thing is food. Bad foods, plant foods, they make me ill. Especially high carbohydrate foods. That's my 3 triggers. Oh, there's another one, 4. Exercise. If I do gentle exercise, slow walking, I can't do too much exercise. I got to keep my exercise low. I'm not too bad, but if I do anything, exert myself too much, do things too physical, that is a cause of stress. Exercise is stress. So if we do heavy weights, if we do sprinting, if we do hard running, fast cycling or something like that causes stress on the body. So obviously I'm not repaired yet. Whether I will get repaired, I'm hoping so. Fingers crossed. Anyway, that's my little video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Little update, and I'll try and do another on my 90th day. See if there's anything else I've worked out. Okay, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that, and leave a comment, and that would be great. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Bye.